This must be the symbological formula he sent.
Luckily, I just started researching compound signets and the combinations of base signets that form them. I've tried many different sequences before, but I've never seen anything near this complex.
That's stark evidence of how great Cronus' strides in symbological technology have been.
And those strides are what led to the creation of Relia and Faria's signets?
This is the engine room. The gravitic warp engine's core should be right up ahead. It would be dangerous for you to get any closer, so could you please stand back?
All right then.
This is it. Okay, Fiore. I'll bring up the symbological formula on this terminal, and you can do the actual imbuing. If you want to view the formula from a different angle or have any questions at all, please let me know.
Thanks. You know, I don't think I'll ever get over feeling nervous when I have to imbue someone else's stuff. All right, let's get to it.
Incredible!
So this is what imbuing looks like.
And that was our final symbol.
Thank goodness. It's all over.
Congratulations on a job well done, Fiore. Are you okay?
I am tired, but I do want to see the results of all this.
I suppose we should make our way to the bridge now.
I've updated the software. Now our fate is squarely in the hands of Lady Luck. I thought you might like to know, Captain, that I've never done this without running months of tests first.
If this ends in failure, I'll apologize to you all in heaven.
I highly doubt that'll be necessary. I'll cut the power to the engine if I see any abnormalities.
I see. Shut down regular warp engines.
Yes, sir. Shutting down regular warp engines.
First, we need to see if it can even start.
Now, engage gravitic warp engine.
Aye, aye, sir. Engaging the gravitic warp engine.
What's going on?
Come on.
The gravitic engine's up and running.
Warp 1. We good?
All systems normal, and gravitic wave values within predicted limits.
First, try increasing the speed to warp 5.
Warp 5.
Yes, sir. Warp 2, 3, 4. At warp 5.
There don't seem to be any problems yet. Now it's time for the real test. My calculations say we can safely accelerate to warp 15. Just do it carefully.
You heard him. Accelerate to warp 15.
Yes, sir.
6, 7, 8, 9. We're now at warp 10, sir.
Keep accelerating.
11, 12, 13, 14.
Good so far.
Careful. This is the moment of truth.
14.2. 14.4. 14.6. 14.8. Warp 15, sir.
All systems appear to be normal.
Did it turn out okay?
Yes. At least it would seem that way.
What a feat! It is, isn't it?
Yes, we totally did.
It's a success, Captain. How magnificent! To think that imbuing made this possible.
Congratulations, Captain Kenny. The spacecraft is now officially the fastest in the Federation.
We're the best!
Spectacular.
Nice. We owe you a huge debt of gratitude, Doctor.
No, Fiori's the one you should be thanking, not me. You're truly something special. What do you say to coming to work for me once this thing is over and done with?
Thank you. I'll think about it.
According to my readings, there should be no issue with maintaining this speed. You could theoretically go up to 16, but there's not enough data yet to back that claim up. Stay cruising at 15 until we have some more.
This should be plenty fast anyway.
Keep sending me flight data as you receive. Also, stay vigilant and remember, return to normal space the moment any aberrations occur.
Will do. Thanks again for your help, Doctor.
Troop, over and out.
Maintain Warp 15. We're going after that Kronos ship.
Yes, sir. Now plotting our course.
At this speed, it shouldn't take long to catch up with them. I doubt they'll take kindly to our presence either. In the event they engage us right after emerging from subspace, get some rest while you can.
We'll meet in front of the turbo lift.
You're always handling a bunch of different machines, aren't you?
It's part of my job.
Could I maybe try that one out? Please? Pretty please?
I'm sorry. As much as I would like to, the rules...
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. It's okay then, I won't pester you anymore. I'll be as great as you someday, Anne. Just you wait.
Sorry.
Mr. Delacroix, you really need to build up your strength.
Why are you trying to teach me swordsmanship?
Wouldn't this sort of thing work better with 2 students?
Both of you are in the military, so you have a knack for it. Keep training, and you'll be fine swordsmen.
I've got a knack for it?
Weren't you just complaining about this a moment ago?
I'll be as thorough as possible with you.
Thorough, huh? This confirms my suspicions.
We'll meet in front of the turbo lift.
How did you like Fakecrete?
Its environs are pristine and the scenery exquisite.
I see. But I heard the nations of Fakecrete are presently at war with each other.
The seeds of conflict can be sown anywhere, it would seem.
We must let them reap their own harvest, though, no matter how much we want to interfere.
Yes, sir. I shall keep that in mind.
Also, please make sure Captain Kenny doesn't interfere with any local females.
That's a great idea. I'll be sure to keep a close eye on him, sir.
We'll meet in front of the turbo lift.
Can I ask what kind of work you usually do?
I provide scientific and technical support, but I also do combat training during peacetime. I am in the military, after all.
You must be the highest of the high-ranking.
I just have a special job, that's all. Captain Kenny's the truly elite one.
What? You're telling me that old Captain Kenny is an elite person in your country?
He may not look it, but the captain comes from one of the most highly respected families around.
You don't say. A respected family.
So, First Officer, how's the hunt for a bride coming? What about that cute officer you said you went out to eat with the other day? No good, I take it. In that case, not to worry. I'll introduce you to another girl.
Captain,
Yeah?
please give it a rest.
Pardon me. We'll meet in front of the turbo lift.
Is something wrong?
Well, the board you taught me how to use is no longer working.
Were you looking for something?
I was looking for training halls.
Well, we have a training room.
Can you be so kind as to show me the way? I don't want to break this again.
I forgot to tell you, First Officer, but I've detected a ghost on this planet.
Captain, I've been monitoring the planet on a regular basis. I know you're kidding.
It's a female with rockin' knockers, and she's so beautiful she'll make your eyes pop out of your head.
Oh. I mean, don't bother telling me more. I couldn't care less.
No need to lie. I could tell you were interested.
No, I'm not. Please, just do your job. Rocking knockers, huh?
We'll meet in front of the turbo lift.
After the current operation is finished, why not take a short rest?
I'm good. Plus, I need to find some more ideas for my tall tales.
And just please don't drag the rest of us into it, Captain.
Oh, come on. You know you like it.
Not in the slightest.
I feel for you, Anne. I really do. It's gotta be tough looking after that man.
Who? Oh, you mean Captain Kenny?
He's fine when he gets down to business. And he's not commanding anyone, though. He's an irresponsible lecher.
I've learned to live with his foibles. Besides, everyone needs to blow off steam now and again.
That's truly an impressive take on things. You're such an understanding person, Anne.
That's because I respect Emerson. Although, please don't ever tell him that.
We'll meet in front of the turbo lift.
Anomalies?
Just one, sir.
What?
The cook accidentally dropped a bottle of alcohol.
No booze with dinner?
The spill corrupted a digital image of the cook's daughter. He then set to restoring the data and couldn't finish dinner.
No dinner? This is terrible! I can't believe it! What should we do?
Settle for a machine-cooked meal.
We'll meet in front of the turbo lift.
To what extent was their civilization affected?
Good news, sir. The number of weapons brought in was quite meager. Thus, their civil impact was not significant.
We can erase all record of the event. People's memories, though, will remain.
Such memories have the potential to affect the development of firearms there, but there's nothing we can do about that. The real problem is...
The ecosystem, I assume, it's in terrible shape.
What could have possibly caused this massive level of ecological pollution?
Once the symbiforms are gone, the ecosystem should begin reverting to its natural state. Continue observation to minimize the damage. Report any abnormal readings immediately.
Yes, Captain. Leave it to me.
We'll meet in front of the turbo lift.
Do you happen to know when Anne's birthday is?
Yes, indeedy. Are you gonna get her something?
I mean, she saved me when I got hit by those gleaming sticks. So, I would like to pay her back sometime, if I can.
I see.
Despite the aura she puts off, Anne likes cute things, right? That's why I was thinking of getting her a handkerchief embroidered with a cat.
I bet she'll love it. You know, I saved you too, so what'll you be getting me as a present?
I'll think of something good, just wait.
I can barely contain myself.
We'll meet in front of the turbo lift.
You're late entirely too often, Captain. Please be more punctual.
Seriously?
You were 12 minutes, 2 seconds late for that rendezvous, 2 minutes, 33 seconds late another time, and 38 seconds late for breakfast today.
Give me a break. 38 seconds doesn't count as late.
If someone were to perform their duty 38 seconds late during an operation, what would you say then?
You win, I'll be more careful.
We'll meet in front of the turbo lift.
You were late again this morning.
What? I arrived at almost the same time as Victor.
Victor arrived 1 second early. You, on the other hand, were 4 seconds late.
4 seconds is enough for you to get on my case?
Imagine we're in battle. You give an order to change the ship's course, and the crew tarries 4 seconds before acting. Do we survive?
Fine. Jeez. I'm sorry, my bad.
Okay. We'll meet in front of the turbo lift. Pardon me.
Fakereed is a nice place, isn't it?
It is.
I get the sense that there's something there we forgot about long ago.
Every time I go to an underdeveloped planet, I'm struck by how vastly different the cultures on it are from the last. What every planet does have in common, however, is that they are overflowing with energy from their native life forms. There is still so much we can learn from them.
Agreed. I'm glad we were able to visit this planet.
We'll meet in front of the turbo lift.
I don't know too many details, but apparently my ancestors were pretty impressive people. I kept hearing the same thing over and over from birth. Don't bring shame upon the great men who came before you. Be respectable like they were. Isn't that lame, though? It's my life. I'm not living it for some dead guys. I have my own goals I want to accomplish. My own dreams, even. The problem is, once you grow up, you start understanding people's true intentions. It's a pain. Once you know you're in a position to help others, social pressure forces you to, even if you don't need to. There's nothing great about living this way. That's the life of a timid and boring human being. I didn't want to live that way, but that's the way it turned out.
Whoops.
Emerson, what are your thoughts on the act of killing people during war?
That was sudden.
I'm an officer in the Army, but I am constantly troubled by feelings of guilt.
That's a tough question. The way I always see it is, if I don't kill them, they'll kill me.
I don't know if I can compartmentalize it like that.
Don't worry. You don't have to deal with it the way I do. You can always find your own way.
My own way?
This is a different type of problem. One that you have to think through and solve yourself. You can't just change the way you cope based on what someone tells you.
So that's how it is.
You know what kind of women I like? Ones who know how to prop up their men. Ones who praise and compliment to extract every drop of their partner's potential.
Then what about, say, women who act like they're all innocent?
Nothing wrong with flirtatious women like that.
So, in other words, someone who lifts her partner's spirits?
Yep, that's exactly it. Sounds like we're definitely on the same page.
You mean like this? Oh, Emerson, your captain's chair suits you so well. You're never more handsome and debonair than when you're working hard. I love a serious man.
Yes. Nice job. I'll do my best. I'll be serious.
I can't get over the fact you have ships that can fly.
It's never too cold or too hot inside them either, regardless of the season.
Is it now? That sounds perfect for storing books.
Our books are digitized, so we have no need to store paper ones.
You read all your information off a screen? No, if it's not on paper, it's not a book to me.
Actually, there are a lot of people who feel the same way as you.
Pardon me. Why did you join the military in the first place?
I wanted to protect the people of my country and hometown.
That's just like you.
Once I became a soldier, I stumbled upon your father and his techniques. If I close my eyes, I can still see his strict countenance watching over me, like it was burned into them.
What causes people to keep going to war? Everyone just wants to live in peace, yet time and time again.
It's often due to economic issues, that or ideological differences.
What if everyone in the world gets enough to eat? That might end war.
Curing hunger would help, but not solve the problem, since other desires motivate people too.
So feeding the world won't work? What a complicated issue. I'll have to cook up a more fitting solution eventually.
Sorry.
Looking at you reminds me of Master Camus.
It does?
For example, your stances are exactly the same.
Thanks. I'm glad to hear that.
Master Camus was very strict with me about my stance, too.
Just so you know, Victor, your fighting style's the same as my dad's.
Your words leave me overjoyed. Should I really have left like that?
What?
I'm worried about the state of Rasulia.
It's all right. Gunter and the rest of them are there.
That's true. Gunter, Hana, Dax. Sorry for making you three do all the legwork.
You're a real worrywart, aren't you?
Whoops.
If your technology has come this far, do machines do all your chores?
Correct you are. Most household chores are handled by machines automatically.
Incredible. Think of all the extra time I could devote to my research.
That said, a guy still appreciates a good home-cooked meal once in a while.
Women like it when their men cook for them too, you know. We're no different from you.
You got me there.
Whoops.
I've been wondering, what kind of food do they have in space?
There are dishes like you've never seen. Some you can just keep on eating, and they never run out.
Are you being serious right now? That's wonderful.
Absolutely. It replenishes as you eat it. But if you do so too slowly, the food could replicate fast enough to cover the entire planet. The results can be tragic.
No.
Yes! They say there are places in the universe where food just continues to expand, unchecked.
That's terrifying. Please tell me that you at least know how to clean your house.
Not by myself, but I do know how to make a machine do it.
I see. Your place must be sparkling if a machine cleans it. Then what about putting things away? Do I even dare ask what state your room's in?
It may not be spick and span, but I know exactly where everything in it is. Would you like to come and see it?
I'll make sure to bring my cleaning stuff with me.
Sorry.
So, what are you planning on doing after this journey ends?
I want to teach the art of the sword.
Really? That sounds great.
I feel like that will allow Master Camus to live on. If I can impart to others the techniques he taught me, then he'll exist in the hearts of all who practice his fighting style.
That's just like you, Victor.
You're not going to laugh at me?
No, there's nothing to laugh at.
Whoops.
Sorry.
sorry. Whoops. Pardon me. Let's meet at the training hall. You really enjoy using that machine, don't you, Anne?
It's that easy to tell?
Well, you do use it all the time.
And you? How do you feel about using swords?
Of course I like it.
A fine example of we master what we enjoy.
What's that?
It's a saying many people on my home planet use.
We master what we enjoy, huh? I'd have to agree with that. Whoops.
You've seen all sorts of different planets, haven't you, Emerson? I envy you.
You envy me? I envy you, truth be told.
Why would you envy me?
Well, you get to live peacefully without ever having to work too hard. This planet is a nice place to live, you know.
You really think so? I don't know. I guess it all seems to go without saying for me. This planet is all I know.
I get that. We never seem to notice the things that are most important to us until they're threatened. Now that Kronos is threatening to destroy both these things and this planet's civilization, however, we must take matters into our own hands and fight the invaders.
You're right. I'll do everything I can to help stop them.
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
Do you like sweet foods?
Do I ever? When I was a kid, my dream was to eat at least one of all the sweets in the world.
That's a rather, how do I say it, grandiose dream.
If only I had that transporter, I could eat any sweets I wanted.
The rules strictly prohibit using it like that.
Don't worry, if I ever really want to transport, I can always ask Relia to.
Calm down, you're not thinking straight. Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
Fidel, do you like to drink?
Do I ever?
You do? Then do you agree that alcohol is possibly man's best friend?
I sure do.
You down it when you're happy, and you lick the last drops of it when you're sad. You celebrate special events by drinking the best of it, and you honor the dead by raising a glass of it. Alcohol is life. Alcohol is civilization.
Whoops. Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn. Pardon me.
Emerson speaks very highly of you, Anne, especially your intelligence. Were you always so good at studying and such? Even from a young age?
Of everyone I grew up with, I'd say my grandmother influenced me the most.
Your grandmother, you say?
Computers were her hobby, so when I was young, I would often play computer games or go on the internet with her.
Your grandmother sounds like an amazing woman. I'm so jealous of you.
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
Whoops.
Anne's grandmother sounds amazing.
I hear she's exceptionally strong.
She chugs alcohol straight from the barrel.
And she's supposedly even smarter than Anne is.
What's even more bizarre is I hear she's over 8 feet tall. But I jest.
How did you know she was that tall?
What?
Pardon me. Pardon me. Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
You're such a good kid, Mickey. Your parents must have poured their hearts out raising you.
No. Actually, they both passed away long ago. After that, Fiddly's parents took me in. Raised me as if I were one of their own.
I see. So that's why you treat Fiddly like an older brother.
Is that how it looks?
What? You didn't realize that's how it came off? I've got to say, that's a bit of a surprise.
I'm sorry. Old habits die hard, I guess. I should probably stop acting like that with him, right?
No, I'm almost positive he enjoys it. Lots of guys want little sisters. Don't stop. Keep it up.
Me, a little sister.
Long time no see. What's wrong? You look down.
Victor, it's you. What have you been doing this whole time?
I've been doing what I must.
Will you still be doing it for the foreseeable future?
Yes. To tell you the truth, I may never return from it.
You may be my rival, but I don't want to hold you back. So I won't stop you. But just don't forget that you're my rival. Got it?
Don't worry. I won't.
Sorry. Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
I simply can't.
Come on. You know you want to.
They're military rules. I can't divulge them.
Just a few. You don't have to tell me every one.
I can't! Lieutenant, save me from this man, please.
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
Lieutenant! Long time no see.
You look as good as always.
Lieutenant.
Anna, Dax, Gunter, sorry to put you through all this trouble.
Come on, why you gotta be like that? You know Rasulia's safe in our hands.
I believe you mean it's safe in Dax's hands. Without all the intelligence he gathers, we'd be done for.
None of you have changed a bit.
Lieutenant, you're not leaving us again, are you?
Yes, my journey has yet to end.
I see.
Anna, snap out of it. Don't worry. I'll pick up the lieutenant's slack while he's gone.
Lieutenant, leave Rasulia to us.
Thank you all. I am honored to have you in my unit.
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn. Sorry.
Worried about something?
It's my subordinates. I left everything to them, but I don't know if they can handle it.
I understand how you feel.
Don't you ever get upset with Emerson for always leaving you to your own devices?
Not really. I take it as a sign of his trust in my abilities.
I never thought of it that way. I hope that's how they see this.
Sorry. 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 Pardon me.
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
Sorry.
When it comes to cleaning, the main thing to remember is to work from the top to the bottom. Knock the dust off high places first, and then finish up by scrubbing the floor. When cleaning a square room, never miss the corners. The key is to start from the edges and work your way around, one corner at a time. If you haven't worn something in 2 years, throw it out. If you're not sure whether you need something or not, you don't.
Teacher, I have a question. I have so many things of sentimental value in my room, my cleaning robot malfunctions whenever it enters.
Throw it all out. I'm telling you, that's the one and only option you have left.
Sorry.
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
You've come so far in such a short time. Hey, Fidel, I want to ask you something. Do you regret taking me along on this journey?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm glad you're with me. I really am.
That's good. I was so worried this whole time. I kept thinking you didn't need me.
It's the opposite. I need you so much that I'd never know what to do without you. Sorry for not noticing how you felt.
No, you don't say sorry in this situation, remember? You say thank you. I have so many things to thank you for, Fiddly.
As do I. Thank you, Miki.
Whoops. Whoops.
I just realized something very important.
And what might that be?
Do you know where the word Kronos comes from?
If I recall correctly, he was a character in ancient Greek mythology.
And he gets his family jewels jacked. Am I gonna get mine jacked, Dan?
Yes, that's what will happen.
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
When Eidolon raided our village, my heart was racked with pain. That pales in comparison to how I feel now. I can't believe that Emerson's and Anne's people also fight in wars, even though their civilization's so advanced. There has to be something I can do about this. I have to figure this out. Somehow. Someday.
The way the top brass treated this incident.
I won't have you badmouth the top brass.
Yes, sir.
Become one of them.
I'm not interested.
If you want to have a say in how things are run, your only option is to rise up in the ranks and change their secretive nature from the inside.
Understood.
Pardon me. Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
Once this is all over, do you think we'll be able to return home to Sthal?
Not in a million years. You heard what Emerson said, right? We have to treat this as an exodus from Faecreed, not some jaunt to Hadamal.
You're right. We've experienced too much. We probably aren't even the same people anymore.
Just forget the past and believe in the future.
'Kay.
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn. Whoops.
You know the time when that plague swept through the village? When my dad fell ill, and my mom soon after? I wanted to take care of them so badly, but no one would let me. They didn't want me to catch the same disease.
Is that how it went?
I only got to see my parents once they had passed away. And when I did, they were so frail, like totally different people. That's why I got my first Restore Suri Signet imbued, because I didn't want to experience anything like that again. But sometimes, I think even if I'd had that signet back then, I still wouldn't have been strong enough to save them. Life's full of twists and turns, huh? I feel much better now that I've gotten that off my chest. All I can do is try hard. I've got to give it my all.
Sorry.
Whoops.
Opportunity, no!
Quick, we have the advantage. Hit him where it hurts. It's sealed.
That was a piece of cake.
As close. Close to perfect as it gets. A decisive win with minimal casualties. Another
Maybe
try.
an 80 out of 100.
The people of this country are too violent. I don't think I could ever live here.
I hear Trey is an impoverished country. That would explain why those townspeople seemed so helpless and downtrodden.
But even this country should be able to produce excellent researchers. If only they'd forego war, they could build a more prosperous nation.
That's what I was thinking. They don't have to resort to invading other countries. They should know that people can live in peace, that they don't need to fight. I can't help thinking just how strange this is.
What's strange?
This started out as my village's problem. But now, look how big it's grown.
You scared?
Yes. A little.
Well, don't be. There's nothing to be afraid of. Our desire to protect Relia is what's brought us this far. And that desire will give us solace, no matter how big the problem gets.
You know, you're right. Thanks.
We've come so far, haven't we?
That we have.
Do you miss your home, Anne?
Mine's simply too far from here to even think about.
It is a different planet, which I'd love to see.
It's so incredibly distant, though. Returning here would take much too long.
Even so. So, Emerson, what's your take on this war?
As I'm not part of any group involved, it's not mine to fight. If Kronos really is the cause of it, though, I'd like to help end it.
By the end of our journey, maybe we'll find an answer to all this, including the cause.
Oh, we'll definitely find it. That's what my gut tells me, anyway.
Can we trust your gut?
I come from a long line of national heroes. The Kennys? Of course you can.
Such a desolate wasteland. Looking around this country, I can see why they'd be jealous of Rasulia's riches.
Its climate and resources are both in an entirely different league.
If our technology advances to the point where we can make this land fertile, there'll be no more reason to fight.
That's a wonderful outlook to have. Unfortunately, the sciences on this planet are still too primitive for researchers to make that discovery. Enemy's strength is equal to ours.
Hunter's move! Didn't let you get away! Mirror blade! Red Squall! Didn't let you get away! Red Squall!
Another triumph.
This'll turn the tide of battle as long as we stay sharp.
Hunter's move! Red Squall!
Sacred pain! Nice opening!
Eat this!
That was maybe an 80 out of 100.
Just as I expected.
The more skillful I get, the more charming I become.
Don't think I'll go down easy.
Just Silent Blade! Here's a tip!
No shelter from the rain of blades.
I call upon a crushing goal!
There! Who did this to you?
Red Squall! That Ray's dead!
Keep
Enemy elimination
A
successful.
warrior must continue to hone his skills.
More challenges lie
Perfect as it
ahead.
gets. These are just small fries.
Lightning blast!
No shelter!
Feeling a little cold.
No shelter from the rain of blades!
We did it!
You can
Count on me.
You don't even need me!
Can't get any better than that.
from the fight!
Have to fall back!
I think I'll pass.
Spread out! Let the fight
Let's rethink our plan!
Ugh, I hate how
I gotta get
persistent
out
they
of
are.
here!
Let's
divide
make this
and
a good one.
Earthquake! Withdraw from the fight! I've had it with this.
Hold steady, everybody!
Thanks, firmament.
Rethink our plan! I gotta get out of here!
This won't even be a fight.
We gotta get out of here!
Withdraw
I've
from
had
the
it
fight!
with this. Don't be fooled.
To be honest, these guys look like small
We
fry.
gotta stay alive!
Let's rethink our plan!
Stay.
This won't even be a
These
fight.
adversaries pose no threat.
I gotta get out of here. Let's divide and conquer.
Easy prey.
You're no match from the fight.
I hate how persistent they are.
Too easy. We have to fall back.
I think I'll pass.
Run!
We gotta get out of here!
I've had it with this.
got this!
Could have been worse, I guess.
Just as I
Clothes are all
expected.
dirty.
I refuse to stop here.
I hate how persistent they are.
No shelter from the rain of these are just small fries.
What can I say? I'm a perfectionist.
Hardly worth the effort.
Pardon me.
Emerson with the dramatic entry.
Tornado!
Another try.
Now my clothes are all dirty.
Preemptive strike. Go! You have the advantage. Hunter's move.
And
No shelter from the rain of blade.
ready for you, torment. Lightning blast!
As close to
What can I
perfect as
say?
it
I'm a
gets.
perfectionist.
I must use this gift to protect others.
the
This
tide of
be our
battle
last
line.
stand.
Not ready! Mirror blade!
Don't take me so lightly!
As close to perfect as
Why
it
can't
gets.
they all be this easy?
Ooh! Feels good to be so strong.
This won't even be a fight.
Everyone, spread out.
Destroy my enemy! This'll put the tide of battle my way! No shelter from the rain of blades! Eat steel! Eat this! Reach out! Let's keep moving!
Ugh, now my clothes are all dirty.
Whoops. Sorry. Ready? Show me what you got. No shelter from the rain of blades. Killer move. Let's roll. Stubborn slash.
That's how you win battles.
You must escape.
No shelter from the rain of blades. This'll turn the tide of battle my way. Get ready for some pain. Mirror blade! Another trial.
Enemy elimination successful. Our enemy strength across their arms.
done here?
Stand back and let the adults do their job. Energy burst!
Now my clothes are all dirty.
The more skillful I get, the more charming I am.
Could have been worse, I guess. A warrior must continue to hone his skills. I'll raise you up! Rather than try to destroy my enemy! Take this! Broken roll! A decisive win, minimal casualties.
Pardon me. Get off of it, too easy.
Try to battle my way. Let's walk.
Think you're so strong? Try to withstand this! That! Aerial blast! Hunter's move! Red Swarm!
No shelter from the rain of blade! Hunter's move!
Another try.
We're done here.
That was maybe an 80 out of 100.
Pardon me, pardon me. Pardon me.
Shelter from the rain of blades!
What? It's over already?
More challenges lie ahead.
No shelter from the rain of blades!
As close to perfect as it gets.
Why can't they all be this easy?
I must use this gift to protect others.
blade!
Good as new. What? It's over already?
Decisive win, minimal
Hardly
casualties.
worth the effort.
Look at me now.
Wow, this data is so precise! Such telling numbers, such meticulous graphing. I can see long-standing problems solving themselves before my very eyes! Yes, it's all coming together. Must put it to paper. I'm done. All of my wisdom distilled into one gem of a dissertation. Assistant number 5! I knew you were something special when I first set eyes on you. I guess I can add great judge of character to the long list of my talents. Ah, yes. Now that my dissertation's done, the public will be clamoring for my autograph. No time to waste. Number 1, help me buy a glove for shaking the rabble's hands. Hey! I said I need your help! Hey!
Why could I not protect them? I call upon a crushing soul!
Another triumph.
Let's keep moving.
We did it!
That's how you win battles.
Get ready!
How did they...
Get ready for some pain! No shelter from the rain of blades! This'll send the tide of battle my way! No shelter from the rain of blades! Tongue fight! Red Squall!
That's all you got?
Enemy elimination successful.
I gotta get out of here. Red Squall! No shelter from the rain of blades! Red Squall! Red Squall!
Just then! Red is under!
This'll send the tide of battle my way! Allow me to help.
Lightning blast!
Red Squall! This'll send the tide of battle my way!
Great job. Let's keep moving.
All right,
We're done here.
love learning.
Hopefully I can be of assistance now.
Sorry.
tide of battle my way.
As close to perfect as it gets.
Why can't they all be this easy? deal.
I've had it.
Hold up.
These are just small problems.
Mirror blade! Next wall! Hunter's move!
Why can't they all be this?
What can I say? I'm a perfectionist.
Whoops.